Alright guys, we are like a third of the way done with our day, and I'm at a new customer's house right now. So I'm going to do this new one now and have this one secured, and he said he's not sure if it's going to be every 2 weeks, so we'll see if I can win him over. So we're going to do this one, we're going to let the dogs out, take a lunch break, go get the fertilizer, drop that down, we're gonna nail his yard with Milorganite. So let me get this one done here, then I'll be back, we'll go to lunch. Well, what a situation we're in. So my Gravely 42 ran out of gas just as I was crossing the gate. So I put gas in it and I go to start it, and I got nothing, just a click at the starter. So I'm like, well, the battery's getting a little bit weak, so let me go ahead and move the flywheel off the compression stroke. So I pick this up, slide this out of my way, and I take this and I snatch this off. I go to move the flywheel and I look down there at the starter, and you see that spring sitting right there? You see that spring on the top of the starter? And the starter little wheel, done. Broke. Came apart. So the only thing I can do is unlock the dump valves here for the hydraulics to make this thing manual move, and push it and back my ramp up to right here and push this bitch on. And I'm by myself, so I'll have to eat my Wheaties. This is gonna be a bitch. First thing I gotta do is clear the fence. That's the first step. Second step will be getting it up the hill, but remember leverage. I always tell my sons about leverage. Leverage, leverage. Remember leverage. That's all I'm going to say. You guys ready for this? Getting lucky. Getting lucky. That was luck. That was luck. My thought was I was going to get it up as far as I can and then go with this under it to hold it and lift it the rest of the way. That was my thought. But fortunately, I'm a lot stronger than I look. Watch this. See this? You see that? and it goes away. So, guess I'm done with this for the day. Now the good news is, when they look at it, if it's under warranty, they'll give me a loaner. The bad news is, I don't know if it'll be a 42. Things might be tight. We'll see if they even have a starter in stock. Things might be a little rough for a little while here. The good news is, I got my little mower, and I got little yards to do. Big deal. One of them will be the fertilizer that I got to do. So we'll go and drop this mower off at the shop. First we'll let my dogs out, then we'll go drop this mower off at the shop, and I guess we'll just take it from there and see what happens. See if they give me a loaner today, or if they don't give you a loaner until Friday. I don't know. I guess no sense crying over spilled milk. We'll just see what happens. Let me let my dogs out real quick. Now remember, guys, you can start your mowers with a rope. You know, you can wrap it around there and pull that bitch for all it's worth. 24 horsepower. That ain't gonna be easy to overcome the compression strokes of those two cylinders. But it can be done. You can do it with an impact, but not the way that flywheel set up on the top, whatever, the cooling wheel, whatever the hell. I guess that's the flywheel. But the way that's set up, you can't do it with that little nut that's on there. But you can, sometimes you can get like kits, or you can make it where you have a better, heavier duty nut that you could put a impact on and fire it up. Doesn't need very much to start. And you might be able to start it with the rope. The thing is, it's under warranty. And so I don't want to have any reason for them to give me any shit. So I'm bringing it exactly the way it is, with that spring sitting there, and there you go, the top of the starter broke off. I mean, there's no way it's not under warranty. So I called them, and you know, they give you the whole spiel about, oh well, you know, I don't know, and we don't know, and you know, I'm not a mechanic, and all this stuff, and blah blah blah. But then eventually, you know, they'll look at it, and I mean, a starter cannot fall apart when it's under warranty. So we'll just have to drop it off and then hope for the best for what they're going to do about the warranty. So I got my spreader, I got my push mower, and I got my trailer. So we'll drop this mower off, and then depending on what happens, we might just finish up with a handheld blower, a weed eater, a push mower, and I'll get this yard. I'll spread this yard out, you know, with the Milorganite, and that's really it. We are with our Gravely, and guess what? Guess who that is? That's the mechanic. Guess what they got? They got a brand new starter, and they're going to do it mostly under warranty. I'll explain later in my video. But there's the old starter sitting there, and if you notice, he's got it out, and the whole top of the starter came off. That holds the little wheel there, little gear wheel. So here's another picture of it on the bench, and if you look to the right of it, you see there's the spring, there's a little black cap, and then right next to the housing of the starter, there's a nut and washer. So all that stuff fell off, and so yeah, kind of just came apart. And so here's the mechanic putting a new starter in for me. Really, no questions asked. They're putting it in, and you know, this guy's pretty awesome. So here he is one more time. And I asked him if he minded, and he said no, he doesn't mind being in the video. And then here we are. He was all done buttoning it up, and then he handed her over to me. So pretty cool, man. I got really, really lucky. So let's go kick some grass. Unbelievable, guys. Huh? As you saw by the pictures, we are back underway. So we lost almost an hour. It's 1 o'clock right now. The job is done. They're submitting it for warranty. I was like, well, do you want me to pay for it now? And if they warranty it, then just give me a store credit. You know, because I'll just buy edger blades and weed eater line and, you know, stuff like that. Blade sharpenings. I'll just do things like that, you know. And they're like, well, it's $180 something. I'm like, well, I mean, it is what it is. And they said, no, I'll tell you what we'll do. And this is all seasons outdoor power equipment. All right. They said, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll fix it. You take your machine, you look at me in the eyes, don't run to Canada. If they don't do it under warranty, then you come back and you pay for it. All right, whatever works for you. So they just fixed it. what, 30 minutes in and out, I'm out of there. No money out of pocket. Hey guys, today's joke of the day brought to you by Cindy of Florida. It's a good one. Why do gorillas have such big nostrils? Why do gorillas have such big nostrils? Because they got such big fingers. All right, guys, so we're done there. Milorganite installed, so the iron, the nitrogen, all that. Milorganite is Milwaukee Organic Nitrogen. So basically, they take the sewage in Milwaukee and they process it and they make it fertilizer for us. And it's synthetic, it's not real. I mean, it's real, but I mean, it's synthetic, so it's very safe. You could put a big old handful down in one spot and water it, and it's gonna slowly feed. It's not, you know, I mean, a big old handful will kill it, but I'm saying it's almost impossible to screw up Milorganite. Just put it down. Now, somebody asked me a while ago if the package was right, that it said to set your spreader setting at 11 for Milorganite. Okay, here's the deal. I'm not a licensed applicator, so I am not going to pretend to be a licensed applicator with you guys and tell you guys information that may or may not be accurate. All I'm going to say is read the package, do what the package says. If you're unsure of what you're doing, take pictures of your spreader, take pictures of the packet, and do what the packet says. And if something bad happens, notify the company and say, this is what I did, this is what your package said to do, here's the proof of what I did, here's the spreader settings, what gives, what's the deal, help me. Okay, that's my advice to you guys. The other advice would be to ask a licensed applicator. Okay, all right guys, we're back in my neighborhood and it is 1:53, so we're gonna start knocking out a couple more yards, work for a couple more hours, I guess, and see what we can get done here. If we got to carry 3 over, that's okay. I don't want to work late today. There's no reason for me to work too late. Like I said, Friday's wide open, so I'm not overly stressing. But let's go ahead and knock out this yard. This is a front and back. This one's super easy, so we'll get this one knocked out. And yeah, we're gonna try to knock out 4 right around my neighborhood here. So it's 1:54. So let's see what we can do to get these done. So I am not going to pretend to be a licensed applicator with you guys. And so this vlog is about done, but I wanted to give you guys a final update for the day. We did finish those 4 yards in a timely manner. I'm carrying 3 over to tomorrow, and man, we got really lucky with that starter. I mean, really, really lucky. I still would have been able to do those 4 with the push mower, or, you know, well, it's not a push mower, but it is, you know, it's a little mower. But not having a big commercial mower for tomorrow, I would have been in a little bit of doo-doo. So I'm not sure what the deal is about the whole loaner thing. I think it's if it cannot be fixed within 48 hours, they'll give you a loaner. So I think the first 48 hours might be on you. I don't know. But the fact that they were able to fix it in 30 minutes, I only lost about an hour. Between driving out there and then them fixing it, I lost about an hour. So pretty cool. I can't complain. So that's it. We're going to end this off with a picture of my celebratory dinner. So here you go. Starting from the left, you got some really delicious buffalo wings, really good at Fuddruckers. And then dip them in some blue cheese. And to the right is a grilled chicken sandwich with provolone cheese, lettuce, tomato, onion, and mayo, with some onion rings and a nice cold root beer to wash it down. So that's my celebration dinner. That everything went pretty darn good today. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. We got tomorrow and Thursday, 2 pretty good days, and let's close this week out strong and have a great Memorial Day weekend. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much.